See, what I see a lot with capable women is that as soon as the energy drop, they feel they have to do more. They have to do more workout. They have to push harder. They have to eat less. But doing more and more and more when your energy drop is when things will feel heavier, is when usually you will give up because you just don't have the energy to carry on. You see, discipline is the most misunderstood concept, I think, in fitness. Discipline doesn't mean doing more, doesn't mean you need to push through all the time. Discipline means doing things that will serve you in the long term. Is choosing in advance what will support you and support your goals without negotiating with yourself every day. And one of the things for me that I would say I used to lack on discipline was my training of my upper body. I used to skip it and I used to make it an excuse, or even though if I trained it, I was not intentional with my workout. And this has led me to have a weakness in my upper body, in my shoulders, in my back, having sometimes back pain. And the past 2 years, I really trained my upper body, and I can promise you that I've seen such a change, not just physically, but also in my posture, the way I stand, and simply my lift is better, my grip is better. It helps me to lift heavier on my RDL, on my deadlift. So saying that is to tell you that discipline is not punishment. Discipline means doing things that will serve you, even though you do not gravitate towards it naturally. So for me, training my upper body is an example. And I can find a lot of different examples in my life where I used to lack discipline. It's not a concept of waking up and being motivated every day, because it's not the case. It's not the case for anybody, by the way. No one is more motivated or less motivated. It's just a mindset of change, and it's a mindset of protecting what's important for you. Say yes or no to things that serve you. And also saying this is protecting your energy. You see, it's something that I never used to do, and my burnout has led me to do this a little bit more, is to say no. Say no, it's not weakness. Say no is protecting your energy, is having boundaries, is making sure that you prioritize yourself and you have your priority to what serves you. When you say no to something, or when you say no to, I don't know, going out a weekend because you want to work out, or you don't feel like going out because you want to, prioritize your health and your fitness on that weekend, that is discipline. And so by saying this is also relying on structure and not relying on motivation, because motivation is just very emotional. It will come and go and you cannot rely on it. However, if you rely on a structure, if you rely on habit that serves you, then you will be more likely to be disciplined and being able to show up for yourself. And for me, this is self-respect. If I do not show up for my workout, or I am not disciplined with my food, that means lacking self-respect. And it's in that sense that you will progress. It's doing the things that serve you. It's a little bit like at work, if your boss asking you to do something and you don't do it, right? So you will do it because your boss asking you. So it's the same with you. You are your own boss. So if you promise yourself that you will work out, if you promise yourself that you will eat well and you will have great meals this week, then that's self-respect. So it's showing up for the version of yourself that you are building. It's creating that identity, it's creating the person that you want to be in the future, or you are building, and that's why you are disciplined. And again, I don't mean to do things perfectly, because no one is perfect and you shouldn't hold yourself to do things always perfectly, but it's to have your priority and to have a structure, and the structure that will keep you accountable. Unfortunately, social media is such a thing that you get so much noise and so much misinformation. And sometimes when I start working with some of my clients, they say, oh, I've heard this, I've heard that. And half of the thing they say is, I won't say it's not true, it's just very confusing. Just stick with your basic, be consistent, and your discipline will come in. Anyway, follow me along and I will show you how I train my upper body. Let's go. I dropped my mic. Oh, les mains, il est là. I obviously always warm up. You always want to warm up. Tout est lourd ici en plus, ça a presque 15 tonnes leur truc. Anyway. Right, I'm just gonna warm up. So I always warm up, and please do warm up. But don't skip it, girl, because it happened to me that I actually hurt my back like this. I was not warming up enough. And that is like, take 2-3 minutes to warm up. If anything, you avoid injuries, you will avoid to not be able to work out for a little bit. Shoulders here, up nice and slow. So I start my workout with usually lateral raise, my shoulders being something that I do want to grow for the next, not grow in the way that I'm gonna get massive shoulders, but in the way that I just want a little bit more definition in my shoulders, because as I haven't trained really my shoulders for years, my proportion of my body is quite not balanced. So yeah, don't come forward too much. You want to be nice and tall here, shoulder back, nice and tight. Come up nice and slow, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, come back here. So I do 3 sets of 15. I'm gonna do face pull now. So face pull is for your upper back. So yeah, so I'm gonna set the cable, show you what you need. On it, a rub attachment. So you see that attachment is going to drive towards my, so you don't want to be straight, you want to have always the tension on your cable. Relax your shoulders and you take your elbows sideways and you're going to squeeze here. Now you don't want your arm to be down, you want your arm to be nice and stretched, and squeeze here. So don't let that cable drive you, you want to up. Okay, don't take your elbows too high, your shoulders, drop your shoulders down. All right, we're gonna do single arm rowing. So you wanna add a little thing for your knees. And here, you take your elbows towards your back pocket. Okay, we're gonna work our delt. So delt, back of your shoulders here. This is perfect for me. What I always do is I check. Now you don't need attachment for this. So you cross over with your hand. And you don't want to be too close, right? You want to have the tension here. So here, and you're gonna bend a little bit. And make sure you're stable here on your feet. Squeeze your shoulder blade together, okay? Squeeze, and you see my elbows are not straight. You want to have a little bend here. Come together. Imagine you have a pen in between your shoulder blade and you want to go and squeeze them and extend here. Take your time and come back here. 1, 2, 3, and extend. Control. Don't let the cable control you. You're controlling the cable. Your delts are a really small muscle, so you're never going to lift, unless you're on steroids, you're never going to lift crazy amounts of weight for your delt. It will always be light. So I do light, a lot of reps. It feels super heavy, you have a constant tension. So there's a difference between cables and dumbbells. Cables, you have this constant tension on. When dumbbell, the tension goes down at some point. So it's not the same, you're not going to lift the same weight with cables or with dumbbell because the tension is different. So we're now done for your rear delt. Right, we're gonna do a little bit of tricep. I'm gonna use a T-bar attachment. Now, you don't wanna be straight, you wanna have a little bend, and your elbows are nice and tight, so your shoulder don't move. Okay, your elbows are here, your wrists are nice and flat, and you extend here. And voilà, this is a little bit of how I train my upper body. Now, if you want to train with me, or if you're interested in seeing how I train, I drop on my bio a 7-day free trial, so you can train, you can try to train on my app for free. Bye.